Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Isaiah, and in this video we're going to talk about how we are up over $400 made on the week selling options. As you can see, the account is sitting at $53,638. The advantage of selling options: when you sell a put, you're agreeing to buy a stock for a predetermined price. When you sell a call, you're agreeing to sell it for a predetermined price. And in either scenario, you collect a credit. The advantage of doing that is regardless if the market is going up or if the market is going down, you are making money. So when the market had a huge rundown, we were still continuously making between $600 and $800 every week. The market's turning back up. We're still making $600, $800 a week. So when we continue this uptrend, whereas our high for this account was about 56,000, a little bit under it, I expect us to be at 60, by middle of June, assuming we don't have any major pullbacks. So as you can see, like I said, the account's sitting at $53,640. We currently have just under $30,000 of buying power. We're going to take a look at our contract. So like I had mentioned at the beginning of the week, I had 40 open contracts set to expire. Well, now we are down to 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 11, and 14. Because I have rolled those positions. I haven't opened any new plays this week. I've rolled my positions. I'm not going to be able to roll ARRY. I sold a $5 put, which means I agreed to buy it for $5. Well, it's currently trading at $8.26. So no way I'm going to be able to roll that. It's too much higher. Bumble, I sold a $4.50 put. There's an opportunity to roll. It's currently at $5.84. If I went till May 30th on the $5 put, nope. See, the last trade was 8 cents. So or $8, so I'm not going to roll it for $16. I'll let the contract expire, get the collateral back. NWL $4 puts, currently trading at $6. This was the first time I've ever played NWL. I wish I would have went a little bit heavier and bought a couple contracts, but again, first time I've played it, so now when I see it approaching back down to $5 and $4, I'm going to, without hesitation, sell a put on it. And Wolf, $2.50. It's currently at $3.81. What if I were to roll this to June 6th? Can I get anything? No, $8. Okay, so I'm not going to roll it for 3 weeks for an $8 payout. So I'll let that expire worthless. CLSK $8 strike. I'll let that expire worthless. $7 strike. Let that expire worthless. And finally, Serve $7. Oh man, if it could just roll back down a little bit. What could I get for the $7 Serve? $18. So I could potentially get $30 for rolling this position. So that's a possibility. So Serve, $7 strike might get rolled. Everything else will probably expire worthless, which means you get the money back and you already collected your credit, so it's a win-win. Looking at our trade history, just so you can see our rolls, you see we rolled Knox put, we rolled the covered call on BLMN, covered call on Iron Energy, covered calls on FCEL, covered call on NIO, and then put on NIO. So covered call, you're agreeing to sell a stock for a predetermined price. I rolled the position because I didn't want to sell those shares just yet. So I rolled the date farther out, collected another credit. I love this FCEL. Another $77. I think I rolled it to June 6th, so I rolled it out 1 month. And 1 month, I'll try to roll it again, assuming it hasn't run too high. So that's where we're at. Over $400 collected on the week. Tomorrow is ex-dividend day. I only have 2 dividend payers left for the week because I did sell YMEG and RDTE, because I was tired of $2 and $8 as my weekly payout. So YMAX, we have 518 shares. And ULTY, we have, where is ULTY? There it is, 815 shares. So should be a good dividend payout between the two. hoping we can get at least 10 cents for Y or ULTY, and hopefully 15 cents for YMAX. That would give me my 150, which would put me over $550 collected on the week, which again is our minimum goal. Once this account hits $600 or $60,000, my new weekly goal will become $600. But the highest it's hit is $56,000 for this account. So again, once we hit $60,000, we will then try to shoot for $600 a week. I don't necessarily like increasing my goal because I always preach that you shouldn't overtrade, and once you hit that minimum goal, don't overdo it. $550 a week would cover all my monthly bills if needed. So I'm up in the air on that, but like I said, the goal is $600 a week once we get to that $60K, and then $700 a week once we get to that $70K, $800 a week, $80, and just keep going from there. Try to get 1% of the total account each week. Get up to $100K. We're sitting at $1,000 a week. $200K, $2,000 a month, and that's a week. That's the goal. We'll continue to grow this account here on YouTube. It's a fun journey. I'm really enjoying the time with everyone. And then reminder, Cavaliers and Nuggets tonight. We got Cavs versus Nuggets NBA Finals. We need big comebacks, so hopefully we get it. I appreciate each and every one of you. Let's continue to grow together so that we can achieve the financial freedom that we all deserve. And I will see you guys tomorrow, hopefully with around $150 expected in dividends. That's what I'm hoping for. We will see.